Do you see me? Am I here? Am I back? I think I'm back. Do you think I'm back? Okay, good. Good. You see me. There we go. Perfect. Oh, hang on. Just a moment. If you see something weird in chat now, don't worry about it. Hang on. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, continue. Wait, did it not? This is strange. Okay, good. So, here is where we were. I'm just gonna skip this because we already did that. Deck chair. Sure, let's do that. And now let's actually go to the murder scene. Hang on, actually, just one more moment. Okay, okay. Grand City Park, the Forest of the Night. Uptown, 10:15 a.m. You sure you're up for this? Yeah, like I said, I hadn't seen him in a really long time. But Lou used to be police, so we owe it to him to find whoever did this. Last I heard, after the DCPD, Lou became a PI. Could be he was working a case out here. What have we got so far? Any witnesses? No. Local runner found the body. You want to talk to him? You do it. I need a minute. Can I not? Yes, I can. New dialogue unlocked. Private investigator stab wound. There's a thing right here. No? Guess not. Never mind. No, oops, wrong button. Detective Clark, I understand you found the victim. Yes, I was on my morning run, and he was just lying there, motionless. What time did you find him? A little before 7? I started my run at 6:30, the other end of the park, so that sounds about right. Did you see anyone else around? Anyone suspicious? No one. The park is quiet at this time. It picks up around 7, which is why I like to come earlier. Ask about runner's routine. Are you here every morning? Try to be. Sometimes life gets in the way. You're telling me. I plan to go to the gym every day. Haven't been in years. It's all about discipline. Do you recognize the victim? In all the time you've been running this route, have you ever seen our victim before? No, I don't recognize him at all. Thank you. Thanks for your cooperation. Discovered body at 7 a.m. Nobody else was around. Jogs here every morning. Doesn't know the victim. Okay, piece of paper over here. 10ish, Grand City Park by the fountain. Address of park, meeting at 10 p.m. It doesn't have to be 10 p.m. Just said 10ish. Everything working okay on your end, Ash? Missing person poster. Missing. Help bring Billy Lee home. 17 years old, 5'7", 140 pounds, auburn hair. Last seen at the City Mall, downtown late afternoon on Saturday 13th. Wearing dark jeans, white tee, and a red jacket. If you have any information, please call 555-0184. Ask for Jay. Okay. You should eat then. Marcus Lee, 555-0173. Well, I think I've seen everything from this angle, except I haven't talked to Nate. Let's rotate. Find the name of the most likely lead. Define lead. Someone was buried here. That's very creepy. Oh, there's something. Arcade flyer. Flaming Coin Arcade downtown. 2 floors of gaming, dozens of machines. Tournaments with cash prizes, games, burgers, and soda. Opening times Monday through Thursday, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. Friday through Sunday, 10 a.m. to 12 a.m. Contact number 555-0162. Come for the game, stay for the people. We still can't investigate whatever's buried there. And now I'm stuck on something. I guess you haven't heard my stomach growling like crazy. What do you think he was doing in the park at this time? He's not exactly dressed for jogging. The only sport Lou was interested in was with his bookie. Are you sure you want to do this? I can work this one alone. I'll be fine. Going by the locus of the time and the nature of his job, I'd say he was meeting someone who didn't want to be seen. Someone he already knew, perhaps? Maybe. Lou never did have a lot of friends, so him being killed by someone he knew wouldn't surprise me. It must be something that can tell us why Lou was here. What have you got? Discuss potential meetup. This page looks like it's from LaPaglia's notebook. It says that he was supposed to meet someone here at 10 p.m. last night. His killer, maybe? Possibly. Let's see what else I can find. Okay. Still nothing here. And still the freaking grave right here. Okay, start connecting things. Peter Rose. Let's connect him to the park. Let's zoom out a little. Nope, never mind. Arcade closest just around when he was. Address of park. Lou's notepad. Lou. Meeting someone, notebook page. Meeting at 10. Missing. No, let's go with that one. Investigating the missing teen. Missing person poster investigation. Missing teen investigation. There we go. Arcade flyer investigation. Marcus Lee investigation. Lou's notepad. Notebook page. Well, we have 3 phone numbers. Marcus, missing person thing, and the arcade. Okay. Do I have any more questions for the jogger? Not yet. Okay, so let's talk to him. Nate, can we talk? Thank you. What have you got? Discuss Lou's investigation. I found a missing person poster. Could be Lou's. He was a PI after all. Did that actually create something? No. Marcus Lee meeting. Private investigator, missing person poster. Okay, let's ask the jogger about the missing person. No? Well, I only got like 3 things. So I don't think we're done yet. Most likely lead. I mean, if he was meeting Marcus, which it sounds like he was, then Marcus is a good lead. Right? Yeah. I missed a deduction, though. And I missed one piece of evidence. Well, that might bite me. Anything on the body? Nothing yet. COD should come along soon. Good stuff. We have an address for Marcus Lee. And that's where we need to go. And then Lee residence. Let's go. Doesn't look too bad. Not somewhere you'd run away from. You're assuming it's the house you ran away from and not the people in it. Oh, okay. Billy is connected to Lee. Oh God, I'm such an idiot. Yeah, that's what I missed. Wait, are you Billy? No, you're Jay something. Okay, Marcus. Hi. I'm Detective Clark. This is Detective Houston. Thanks for seeing us, Mr. Lee. Whatever helps bring Billy back. This isn't about Billy, not directly. It's about Lou LaPaglia. He was found dead this morning. Lou's dead? Unfortunately, yes. We need to ask you some questions about your relationship with him. Of course. Ask about Lou. When did you hire Lou LaPaglia? A few weeks ago. Got his number from a friend of a friend. How long has Billy been missing? 3, maybe 4 weeks. Something like that. How do you not know the exact date? Does she have a history with this sort of thing? She has a bad attitude, if that's what you're asking. Skipping school and the like, a real pain. Doesn't appreciate what I do for her. PIs are expensive. Are you working at the moment? Currently, no. Lost my job at the factory a few months back. Budget cuts. Times have been tough around here. Things are picking up again, though. Got my first shift at the new water treatment plant coming up. Uh-huh. Thanks for your help. Okay, now let's talk to the daughter. Jamie. I'm Detective Clark, but you can call me Cass. Can you tell me your name? Jamie. Her name is Jamie. Jamie, pretty name. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions, Jamie? Actually, I'd rather you spoke to me. All this has hit her hard. Okay. Thank you. Viper 6 knife? Yes. Stab wound. Oh, I didn't mean to press that, but sure. What's that? Arcade tokens. Invoice from Lou. Week 3, 300, cash only, Lou. You know, let's connect some dots. No, let's... Wrong button. Me and the wrong buttons. Arcade tokens. And arcade flyer. And she had a bruise on her face. Okay, let's move these two. over to here. Stab wound, Viper 6 knife. Address of park, address of arcade, arcade flyer, arcade tokens. Invoice from Lou, about to start a new job. Marcus hired Lou to find Billy. Billy, Marcus, Jamie, Billy, Lou. Okay, well so thoughts. Marcus really didn't want us talking with Jamie. I'd say he was being a protective father, but the bruises on her face would suggest otherwise. You noticed them too? I'd like nothing more than to put that piece of work through the wall, but we need to tread carefully with this. I agree, we need to speak with her alone first and find out what she knows. Discuss the arcade. Found these arcade tokens. Let me guess, the same arcade as the flyer? I doubt it's a coincidence. Lou was many things, but a bad detective wasn't one of them. If we found out about this, he knew it too, guaranteed. Then it follows. If LaPaglia thought the arcade was important in his search for Billy, it's important in our investigation too. It's not far from here. We can take a look. We're not done, though. I have a couple more questions. That's a nice knife you got for my retirement. You were a Marine? Navy SEAL. The only easy day was yesterday. You were a SEAL? My father was. He never got anything like this, though. Viper 6 knife. Nice. Usually comes in pairs, if I remember correctly. Good memory. I did have another. What happened to it? Lost it a while back. Must have misplaced it. Any idea how long it's been missing for? Nope. Seems Lou was looking for his next payment. That's a lot of money he's asking for. How long was he looking? Yeah, I sometimes think he was more interested in his next payment than in finding my daughter. Had he found anything related to Billy or her whereabouts? Had he? Hell, 2 weeks of charging me all a fortune, and for what? Anytime I'd ask him, he was close, always close. I think he figured me for a sucker. I'm a lot of things, but I ain't a sucker, and I told him that. I wasn't paying all that money for nothing. How did you react to your disappointment? How do you think? With big promises. He has a lead, he'll do this, he'll do that, but he was all talk, and I could see right through it. Thanks for your help. Okay, let's... Actually, before I do that... Ooh! Another knife. Let's move this knife up to here and connect it to the stab wound. And is there anything over here? Not from this angle. And no. But that's a lot of beer bottles. 4 just visible. And I'm sure there's more. Oh, never mind. Can't actually walk through the door. So, thoughts. He has a serrated service knife, and LaPaglia's knife wound wasn't clean. It tore the skin, which would suggest a serrated blade, not unlike the Viper 6. So you think this is the murder weapon? Unlikely that he'd be so careless, but it is one of 2, and the other one is missing. We can take this one to the lab. It may not be the actual knife, but if it's from a set, we should be able to get a match on the cuts. Sounds good. There's more here. Dispute over payment is a motive. So let's connect that to the invoice. And about to start a new job. And aggressive personality and bruises on her face. Missing knife and stab wound. Failed to find Billy. Well, he hasn't failed until he stops. That's, I mean, if he's dead, he's stopped. Serrated edge stab wound. Missing. Last seen at the mall. Former Navy SEAL. Knife. You're being dumb. I accept it. So we only have the one motive at this point. Jamie in the arcade? I don't think the dad would go to the arcade. Jamie and the tokens? Sister. Aggressive, failed to find. Okay. What? Viper 6 knife. Why? Dispute over payment. Where? Find a lead? I mean, the park was where they met, but that's not the where the next lead would be. The next lead would probably be the arcade. And if this is wrong, I'm gonna get slightly upset. I missed 2 deductions?